Okay, so welcome everyone. My name is Maria Roca. I'm Senior Project Manager at Funding Box. Funding Box is the coordinator of I4MS initiative. And we, together with Mobile World Capital Barcelona and Tecnalia, are running this initiative. So for those that are maybe not so familiar with I4MS, just a brief introduction for you to know a little bit more why we are organizing these Disruptors Awards. So I4MS stands for ICT for Manufacturing SMEs. This initiative is funded by the European Commission. So it started in 2013. As you might remember, it was just after the crisis that hit globally. And why the European Commission saw the need of having such initiative? Well, as you know, there are more than 2 million SMEs in Europe. So SMEs are considered the motor of the EU economy, and that's why the European Commission wanted to give specific support to SMEs. In the case of I4MS, we are focusing on manufacturing SMEs and also trying to bring closer to them digital solutions that help them their digital transformation. So as I said, the initiative started 7 years ago, well, 8 now, and we are now in the 4th phase. What are the main goals of I4MS? As I said, to promote the knowledge exchange, one of the key aspects of the initiative is to change the mindset of the European manufacturing companies and make them aware of the opportunities that digital technology can bring them. Also, the cross-border collaboration. As you know, in some of European projects, the collaboration between SMEs from different countries is a very important aspect. Also, I have to say that having worked in I4MS since 2017, we realized that the cross-border actions and activities are what SMEs value the most. In most of the cases, the SME told us that this collaboration with other SMEs that are not from their territories was one of the best experience of their participation. Also, what we do here in I4MS especially is to do dissemination and communication activities. As I said, we are in Europe, a bit far from the European SME, so we are trying to establish links and connections directly with SMEs, with organizations that support SMEs in order to inform them about the opportunities that are on I4MS. And one of the opportunities that I4MS offers is funding opportunities, and that's why we decided to organize this award. So why we decided to launch this award? First of all, you as beneficiary of any I4MS project, you have a knowledge, you have an expertise that we would like to show to other SMEs how you have benefited from the technologies, how the participation in I4MS helped you in growing your businesses, the impact it had. So what we try to do is to select the best cases or showing experiments, real companies that participated in I4MS, and show to other companies as an inspiration story, as a way to say, look, here's a company that is like you, that was facing the same challenges as you, and now they finally got a solution, or they are in their way of finding a solution. So at the end, what we are trying to do with the I4MS Disruptors Awards is to find the best experiments, or the SMEs that can better inspire others to make, to raise awareness about the advantages of digital transformation, and in case of I4MS, digital technologies. So if you have been beneficiary of any of the innovation actions that participated in I4MS, as you know, I4MS is an umbrella initiative, but within I4MS there are a lot of projects that are the ones that have been working hand by hand with the SMEs. So if you are a beneficiary of any of the projects that are listed here, you can apply to the Disruptors Awards. In case you have questions about if you are eligible or not, please, feel free to contact us or write your questions in the chat. So, as a way to make attractive this participation, we have put together a visibility package. This is the third edition of the I4MS Disruptors Awards, so we have a bit of experience of what was the most interesting for the SMEs. And we organized in the past tailored workshops. This is also part of the prize package this year. Also, the participation in world-class events, you can see in the picture here during the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, where Clara, that was the winner of the past Disruptors Awards edition, she went there and explained to the audience what was the project and so on. Also, we organized an awarding ceremony. This is also backed up by the European Commission. In this case, we organized the Disruptors Awards ceremony in Madrid together with the Spanish Ministry, but the previous edition was organized in Warsaw together with the Polish Ministry. So it's an event where you can get a lot of visibility, and also, of course, all the media campaign that we organize around all these events. Also, some other activities that we have prepared for the participants of the Disruptors Award is a public funding scan. We know that some of the projects that were funded under I4MS are looking for continuing, are looking for other funds in order to continue this journey. And we offer support in identifying which are the public funding opportunities available for you. Okay, this is a little bit the description of the prize package. And well, we think that although there is no economic reward, but the price is really worthy. And also we have the testimonial from an SME that benefited from it that I will show you just in a while. So if you are interested in participating, what are the next steps? So as you can see, there's an application form. You can find the link here, but also we have published in the project at the website. There are different sections that you will need to fill in. I know that it might be a bit scary to see all these different questions here, but I have to say that the form is very simple. It's full of ticking options, it's full of drop-down menus, in order to avoid you investing a lot of time in preparing your application. But of course, there are some sections that we need your contribution, especially because what we are also trying to do during this edition is to look for the impact. One of the questions the European Commission always raises to I4MS and to all the projects that support SMEs is, well, what was the impact? How did the SME benefit from it? And that's why this year the form is a bit longer, but in terms of timing, it will take less time to fill it in. Also, what you can see here is might be that you are not the only person that was involved in this application experiment, and you need some co-workers to help you in filling in the form. So you can see that here in Add Contributor, you will have this option where you can send an invitation to your co-workers to help you filling in this. Also, in case you need our support, you can also add us as contributor, and we will try to help you as much as possible, okay? Also, what I wanted to tell you is that there are a lot of information that you might have already produced during your application experiment. For instance, the economic impact or a description. So really the sections that are there for you to fill in are very little, and you can for sure copy paste it from other information that your project might have produced in the past. Okay. So just to give you a little bit more information about what we are asking for, and you know, I don't want you to be scared of all the different sections that you have to fill in, but you know, the basic information is only organization name, contact person, and email. Then also we have the application experiments general information, where we are asking for the name of the companies that were involved in the project. So it's usually your SME together with the, in the case that your project was jointly developed with other SMEs or other independent software vendors or technology providers, we want to know their names, you know. This is important because as we will be running some dissemination activities, we want to make sure that we give visibility to all the participants in the application experiments. Also, the description of the experiment. We are asking here, what is the innovation actions that support you? Also, the focus, you know, the technologies that you will use, and also the market that was intended, or your application experiment was focused. So, as I said, it's very quick to fill this in. You can just select this information from the drop-down menu. It's not that you need to type it. And also something that we would like to know is if there are, if your SME had access to other funding opportunities, whether they are private or public. This information, as I said, is very valuable because we want to know who are the champions, you know, who are the SMEs that, you know, did perform very well, that they had a very nice technical and economic impact, but also what type of funding they could raise. Also, one activity that we are running in I4MS is to, you know, give some policy recommendation about the upskilling challenges, and that's why in this edition we are also asking about the digital skills. We want to know if this was a challenge for your company, is this was tackled during your I4MS experiment, and it's a very simple question of yes or no. Also about the application experiment outcome, there are, you know, all the questions that you can see here, but you just need to give average numbers. So in the sense that you don't need to explain what are the new product, processes, or service, but we need to know a number. This is, as I said, a way to know, you know, the impact of the application experiments in I4MS, and a way that the European Commission finds of interest to see the impact of the SMEs is these indicators that you can see here. So at the end, it's not that, you know, we are going to select only the SMEs, or, you know, to award the Disruptors Awards to the SMEs that had created more jobs or patents or innovation. No. In overall, we will evaluate the whole experiment, the economic impact, the technical impact. Also, you know, if this was oriented towards a market that is not so well covered in terms of digital technologies uptake. So there are many factors that our external evaluators will consider. So it's just a way also for us to gather information and be able, you know, to give some details to the European Commission saying how well I4MS experiments perform. Oops. Let's go to the, okay, then the final, you can see number 5, 6, or 7. Those are legal statements. You know, we need to make sure that there are some compliance from the SME's side. This is just a tick yes or no, so it's very simple to fill in, and of course the GDPR. Okay, in case that you are also already interested in you know, giving us some materials so we can already disseminate your application experiment, you can use number 5 to put information about your application experiments, and all the participants to the Disruptors Award will have a campaign to promote their experiments regardless of their winning or being shortlisted or not. Okay, so this is something that we are offering to all SMEs. So we wanted also to, you know, to show an example of a previous participant to the Disruptors Awards. So we recorded an interview with Antonio that who couldn't join us today. And he will explain us a little bit what was for them, or what does it mean for them to participate in the Disruptors Awards. So I hope you enjoyed this interview. So Irina, if you can let me know if you can hear.
I'm Antonio Gomez, Technical Director of Nabladot. My company has participated in several projects belonging to the I4MS initiative, and we have been selected for 2 times as a finalist in the I4MS Disruptor Awards. Our experiment was titled Optimizing Solar Panel Production, and it was developed under the framework of the project Cloudy Factory. And the experiment consisted in the development of a simulation tool coupled with an optimization algorithm, and all of them integrated in a cloud environment. The purpose of this tool was to optimize the lamination process in the hybrid solar panel manufacture. Using this application, the manufacturer reduced the lamination process time by 15% and approximately saved 20% of the energy consumption required previously. Thanks to this, the development of this application is paid off in only 2 years.
Sorry, for some reason.
Or other activities that we carry out normally. And furthermore, participating offers you a vision of what digitalization experts think about your work, and this is always positive. And in summary, participating offers significant advantage, in my opinion: visibility, impact, adding value to your work, recognition of the quality of your work, and it's a way to exploit the results you have obtained. So at the end, well, in my opinion, it is worth spending some time preparing your application for these awards.
Okay, so thank you, Antonio, for this interview. I hope this testimonial also gives you a vision of a real participant, of a real SME that benefited from it in the previous editions. So again, we are here at your disposal. You have different channels to connect with us. Please read the short guide for applicants, where you will find all the information that you need to know in case that you are not sure if you can apply. Also information of the application form, and of course you can connect directly with Irina and me through this the community, the I4MS online community. You have the link here in order to raise all your questions. So also an important announcement that we wanted to do today is that we are going to extend the deadline until the 8th of October. So please, don't wait until the last minute. As I said, you cannot ask as contributors, and we will help you in filling in the application form. So, I really hope to see you participating in these awards, and I think it's a very good opportunity to give visibility to the work you have been doing and also to your SMEs.